Now you should be live.
Can anyone hear this live stream? This is the first one. Are we live?
Should be.
All right. Can anyone hear me in the live stream? This is brand new. We just started it. Let's see what's up. We're going to continue to record until we know, because this is the first time and we don't know. People have to switch over from the other one that you were live on. It's no problem. They'll come on.
Yep, you're live.
I am live. Okay, guys, can you hear me? Live chat. I'm trying to go to the live chat. I'm screen recording the whole thing. And I want you guys to be able to hear me. So we're trying to figure that out. Stream ended 2 minutes ago. 3 minutes ago. What the hell is going on?
It's live right now. It's still showing.
Really? Alright, let me see if I got a different one. Maybe I'm a total doucher, which is usually the case. It's working now. Okay. It was my bad, bruh. Alright, so we hear you. Alright, so tell me, guys, this is the very first few minutes of the first real true live one that we're not going to get showed. So tell me, do you want me to move in, move out? Can you hear Daniel? Speak.
Yeah, they can hear me. They can hear.
Okay.
Yes, we hear you.
Okay. All right. Hey, I'm sorry, man. I'm a boomer when it comes to this shit. Okay. White Oak is on. Everybody's on. Man. All right, guys. All right. So, you know what, man? We're going to record this live stream, and I've got to fix my phone so it'll do it. There it goes. All right.
This one shouldn't get showed. We're just not going to show anything like Eyes Wide Shut or anything anymore.
Right. And I don't know how many people are in here. We're just going to go live.
Just wait.
Everybody, yeah, we're going to wait around. And so the people that are in here, in fact, I can read these comments, so. Boom on, Boomer, White Oak. Hey, brother, there ain't very many of us in here. What's up? Okay? When Swamp hits you up, that's what's up. So anyway, let's see. There ain't very many people in here yet. I mean, just the chosen ones. Shit. Doesn't matter. Yeah. We got some folks in here, though. Some real folks, man. Man, I've been watching you guys' videos. And
Boom on, Boomer.
yeah, I boom on. But the thing is that I've been watching these boys' videos. And girls, too. It's crazy that they're so, like, knowing what's up. Like, deeper than just your average, you know, people who think that Tucker Carlson's woke. You know, that's insane, you know. He's still so controlled. It's preposterous. But anyway, I'm saying my people, the people that I love, the people that teach me are the ones that are on here. So anyway, we're waiting for everybody, guys. I know this sucks because we do have some stuff to talk about. My brother's just playing through some video game. You know, we're just waiting until we get some people on because we went live at a roughly 7, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's 7.
Daniel?
Yeah.
It is? Okay, so, you know, we said we would do that. That's what's up. But we want to wait on people. Look, man, I got this guy. I got a few people in, like, Australia, New Zealand, and other countries they're just getting up for this podcast. I guess we'll call it. It's a live stream, though.
Yeah, this is just a live stream.
Yeah, it's just a live stream. And once, I was thinking. It's what? What is it?
Nothing at all.
Okay. I was just going to say, because we're looking at the screens. We're trying to figure this shit out, too, before people get involved. But it doesn't matter how many people are here. Because we already know the people that need to be here are already here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we can start anytime.
Anytime you want, brother. It does not matter. If you're not involved, you're not involved. I said 7, and that's what I meant.
Well, this one, like I said, shouldn't get removed.
No, we're not going to even... We're going to be good. Totally good, guys. That we are anyway. It should be pretty easy, you know? Like, if you just wanted to be a dude that just called out shit, you know, like... Look, I've met guys like that. Have you ever, dude? Do you work with anyone? You work in the same field, kind of, that I do. Metal and that kind of stuff. Air movement, you know. Service industry and, you know, material fabrication. Bullshit, right? All right. You're that guy, too. All right. Have you ever met dudes that are totally cool, right? But yet, you know, they're not quite awake. You know, they're not, like, knowing what's up. As far as brotherly, you know, they're...
I mean, it's like a filling out process. You got to figure out what they do or don't know, what they're in on, what they care about.
Right. No, I agree, man. I totally agree. But I'm just saying, you know, there's so many of those people. You know, I work with people, but I'm pretty blunt, you know. Whenever I talk to people, and I've been able to go around this country, this whole country, except for the East Coast. I'm sorry, my brother's on the East Coast. I have you there because I'd never been. So, you know, that you guys are my eyes and ears over there, and you're my heart. But listen, I've been everywhere else, right? And all down in the South, and all up north, and all of that. And there's a lot of good brothers, good people around the country. You know what I mean, bro? Mm-hmm. Yeah, really. There really are, man. And I'm so surprised because I've done jobs where I had to go pole to pole and inspect poles and dig them out. And it was a hell of a job, dude. And I did that shit. And yeah, you remember, man. Me and my brother did that shit. I have another brother. He's a badass dude, too. And, but, yeah. Anyway, and me and him did that on my 40th birthday, man. Between my 39th and 40th birthday. And I swear to you, it was a trial. You know, Jack knows when he needs to put himself through a trial, and I did. And I did. But I got to meet all these people, right? This is with a point. I got to meet all these people, and they were good Americans. And they were out in the rural areas, you know, like way across. And transmission lines, if you know, and big transmission lines that are a quarter mile to up to a third of a mile apart. They go across big farmlands where people own 1,000 or more acres, you know. Yeah, way out in the middle of nowhere. And that's what I'm talking about. I got to meet people that would come out on their little UTV things, you know, that cost more than my, you know, salary. And just come out there with guns. And I've had guns pulled on me and people shoot at me over the heads. And you have no idea. But we had to do it. I had to do it. I had to see, you know, I had to see what a real America was. And then, guys, like 6 months into the job, that hands up, don't shoot, and the Trayvon Martin stuff, and all that happened in that time span that I'm talking about. And, you know, a guy like me that was just trying to hear out in the middle of Oklahoma and Louisiana and Texas and Arkansas and Kansas and everywhere, Alabama, we went everywhere, man, around the South. Georgia, we went a lot of places. And the funniest part is that I got to meet those people on their land. Yeah, I could write a book about how it was, you know, going out there with all those men that quit. All these dudes that, guys, if you never worked this job, if you think you're tough, I don't care if you're a Navy SEAL or a Marine or who you think you are, how tough you think you are. And I know there are some killers that I'm talking to right now. But I'm letting you guys know something. If you really want to sign up for a job that'll test your mettle, go to osmos.com. And I'm not even a fucking spokesman. I'm telling you. Go to osmos.com and sign up. See if you have what it takes. Okay? So what I did was, all I wanted to do was get in shape between my 30th and 40th. I didn't think I was a tough guy or nothing. My brother said, we fought each other for years. My brother and I fought each other for years over who had the baddest ass job, the toughest job, blah, blah, blah. You know, just bravado, ego bullshit. And what ended up happening is that I would best him. I would say, here, come work here, or do this job with me, or go try this. And he would, and okay. Then he came up with Osmos. And that is the be-all, end-all of jobs. Because I've had Army Rangers, people who claim to be Navy SEALs. I don't know if they were or not, but whatever, man, it doesn't matter. If you're out of shape, you're out of shape. But I've had all these people quit on me. We had a 98% quit rate, meaning in 1 year, I worked there 1 year, we had 100 men. And with my brother and me, we had 100 men. 98 men quit. Okay? They could not hack the job. So just try it. If you think you're tough and all that, just do it. Not even if you think you're tough. This will train you guys. Look, for you guys who don't know what you're doing in your lives and all that shit, go get a hard job. Some of you are working the easy jobs. Now, I don't know who you are. But if you're listening to this, you may be working a job that's like, yeah, I can get away with this, or I can get away with that. That's weak. Weak. Get a job where you have to work. And if you're smart, you're super smart, get a job where you're like, okay, and then work out, you know, and test yourself. And I know a lot of you do that. So, anyway, I'm looking at the live stream now, guys. That was just a rant for the people who watch. You know, guys, you know who you are. So anyway, now I'm looking. Pontiac Man, Post Malone, Roaster, Zane. We want to figure out how to give blue wrenches, and only 4 people, three or four people are going to get these wrenches. Because, guys, look, and then maybe more. There's a bunch of you guys that deserve them and been there the whole time, and you'll get them. We'll see. I love all of the people that I'm reading. I'm sorry, guys, and I'm sorry for the dead space, but I'm reading, and I love y'all. Look at this shit. There's some funny stuff. You know, see, the brothers do know, man. We got some brothers in here tonight. All right, man. I don't even know how many people are in here. Do we even have a count on that or anything like that? It doesn't even matter. I think we should just start the cast, brother. We don't have... Listen, I gotta be honest with you. The Brotherhood, whatever you want to call them, the tribe, the filth, you know, the rats, the whatever, right? Those people don't have much to talk about, guys. They really don't. I mean, they're making stuff up. I mean, they have been, you know, and it gets everybody all riled up and stuff. But I live in a city where there's 60% white folks and about, I don't know, 10% blacks, maybe a little more, I guess. You can look up Fort Smith, see what that's all about. It doesn't matter. There's enough blacks, you know? And they don't really do anything. They're not doing anything. The only people that in town that are doing anything are whites. I think guys, unpopular as it is, and I've said it before on my channel, I will never make fun of a white, you know? But then I saw these couple whites. And if you guys remember, I had a video that was called The Results of COINTELPRO. And it came out months and months ago. And it had black people, the Hebrew Israelites in this case, calling out white people, telling them to bow and kiss the feet. You know, I didn't show it because I didn't have the heart. I cannot show 2 15-year-old children kissing black feet. You will not get that from me. But it happened, guys. So, you know, I was calling this out. And, you know, people listen to my channel and they're like, oh, yeah, you're a dick, you know, whatever, you know. And then they erase their little comments. Like, yeah, I'm a dick. Because I was saying about this stuff, and my brothers were saying about this stuff months before it actually happened. All of you that watched this knew that the racial war would happen, and the media would push it because of the tribe. Everyone knew it. Everyone. Like, here's the deal. I'm just the voice of everyone that actually watches my videos. Pretty much. I mean, I just pretty much do exactly that. Hey, man, we got a... Okay, Post Malone, ask a question. Jack, what's your view on IQ? I really don't even want to get involved in an IQ question, to be honest with you. Because I've been tested, and my mother was a psychologist, and blah, blah, blah. So, I don't want to talk about that. I'm the opposite of Forrest Gump. Just say that. And that's scary. That's scary to me, because, you know, whenever you're smart, according to the brotherhood, the tribe, it's like, what? I don't want to be that kind of smart. You know? But it's just figuring skills. A lot of those IQ tests. Okay, look. I think that sub-Saharan Africans, what are they, 75 IQs? Okay, that's pretty bad. It means that a lot of us are walking around. Some of us, not a lot, but some of us are walking around straight double IQ that. Okay? And think of it. They always say, well, the Ashkenazis are, 75% smarter than your average bear and all that. Everybody knows they're smarter than we are. So, what happens? They're smarter than we are. So what happens? They herd us like cattle, guys. Look, I would do the same. I would do the same. If, to them, and to the people in the streets, even the cuckolds, guys, I would do the same to them. And I think we're seeing that they are kind of doing, I mean, it's terrible to say, but they are kind of doing the same thing. That if you could control these idiots, but they have to push it against us. And there's no reason, man. But there is a reason. Because of people like us. This is the crew that's in here. People that you guys are conversing with each other, and I can't read it. I'm just talking off the cuff, like always. It's what you guys expect. And so, the people that are in here, you already know what I'm going to say before I say it. That's the sad truth of the whole thing, man. We can go into, like, current events, and we can go into anything anyone wants to talk about. IQ, are you kidding me? That's a made-up Jewish bullshit. How do you know what I really am, man? Because of what I scored on some test. And I scored highly. So maybe there's some merit to it, but, and I do say, those low IQ people that can't figure out anything. But look, they were living for millions of years in the sub-Saharan desert, okay? I know they fake it and say the cradle of civilization and all that. It's lies. Doesn't matter. They've been there for a long time. And they live there. Let me read the chat. I haven't done that in like a long...
Someone keeps asking if you're a Nazi.
A Nazi? What's his name? Because I've had a few trolls.
Is that what he's doing?
I don't know. Am I a Nazi?
Are you an American citizen Nazi?
American citizen, national socialist. Really? Did somebody actually ask that?
Yeah, twice.
A Nazi. Straight up. Is that going to get a show at the word Nazi? Huh. I don't know. I'm just trying to read. Guys, and you know what? I think we got enough people in here. If you want to do your thing, brother, and hit some topical points, we can. I need to read the shit. You can start.
Yeah.
Start your stuff, brother. They Live tattoo. My favorite. Well, okay, The Shining. Obviously The Shining. And I know it's made by a tribal member and all that. But you need to watch it about, I don't know, a couple thousand times before you talk to me about that that movie. Then you can debate me on that movie.
I'll never turn off that.
But They Live on the other end of the spectrum. That is one of my favorite movies that I do watch a lot. I watch it once every month or two. They Live. And I watched it, guys. Listen to this. This is a killer story. Let me get... Where's that Gatorade? Oh. 0. Nothing.
Yeah, it's just water.
Ugh. All right, guys. All right. They Live. All right. I think it came out in 86 or 87, roughly. All right, guys. And Roddy Piper and I was heavily into WWF back in the day. Okay? And Roddy Piper was on that shit, and it was all good. And so I went to see that movie, and I ditched school. I was a young guy. I was like in junior high. I think I was in 7th grade. I shouldn't be saying this. Anyway, I ditched school, and I knew this guy named Izzy. He was this Mexican dude. And we ditched school and went to his brother, worked at the movie theater down there. It's called the Vogue. It's in Chula Vista. You've been there, brother. You were young, but you were there. Anyway, we went and saw that movie live at the movie theater when it was out. They Live. It blew my mind. But it didn't, though, because my grandparents had already, programmed me with all that in there. Anyway, it didn't matter. But it just verified. I started getting verified in the mid-'80s. That's all I got to say. Verified that I was like, damn, man, other people think like you. It's like, what? Really? And then look at the stream. Look at the people. They all think, not exactly like me, brother, but they do have the same kind of thought process, which leads them inevitably to somebody like me, which is whatever you think, whatever, man, we'll figure it out together. If you're hardcore enough, we'll figure it out together. But you got to be pretty hardcore. And I think we got a bunch of hardcore son of bitches in my shit. And that's what I'm talking about. Love it. All right, so we're about to start. What's up? The march may be silent, but the message is loud and clear. Black Lives Matter. See, that doesn't mean anything to me. Black Lives Matter. You could eliminate Black Lives Matter with one sentence. All lives. And see, I'm not going to repeat it. That's how weak that sentence is. It's like, do we even have to repeat it? It's like, Black Lives Matter. Really? Black Lives Matter. Like, you had to say it, I don't know. All you have to do to know what I think, truly, brother, is just watch the Black Lives Dragger video that I made. And I made it my own with the title. Watch it again, and you'll laugh. It's funny. When I watch that video, it's funny to me. Straight up, it's comedy to me. I laugh when I see the sparks fly and the screaming, and I laugh. Just to let y'all in, On the real deal. We can do that on the live stream, guys. We can get away with it. Can you guys still one in the chat if you can?
It says reconnected now. I consider all protests to be violent. A real protester would do stuff to make sure they aren't confused with rioters, like getting a permit and protesting in the designated area.
Right? That's Fed shit, man.
Yeah,
who was that? Red Rum?
Red Rum.
See, dude's based as fuck. Dude, everybody in the whole chat is based. It's hard to talk to a bunch of based dudes. They already know. It's crazy. It's great. It's black. They're saying it's fucking over. Dude, they cut me because of what I said, huh?
I don't know. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers' experience will buffer.
It's all good, dude. I didn't say anything. That's what I'm saying. We were totally based.
I don't know. Something's not going on because we're not even doing a whole lot of video right now.
Yeah, I know. It's totally weak, bro. I don't know. If people can hear me.
No, they definitely can. He said,
Oh, well
he
then
said
fuck
buffered,
it.
But you're black now, or you're back now. You're
Oh, I don't
black.
care about the screen, bros. It's all about the... Oh, see, I didn't know that. Like, scratch the last 5 minutes of what had just been said. In fact, we won't delete it, but anyone who's listening to it, scratch that shit. Because if that's all it is, if it's just a black screen, we're good. Because Jackie Jack can talk. Talk about whatever y'all want. Just put it in the damn shit, and we will talk about it. If they won't cut what I say, then I have a lot to say. If it's only about images, then fuck images, right? Shit. Holler back if you're with me on that. If it's just a black screen, let's do a black screen. Like, let's kowtow to these fags. Whatever they say. And they are. Pushing that tranny agenda and all that, dudes. Bros.
Oh, so Rooster's saying it does. If you say certain things, they'll block your ass.
Rooster said that?
Yeah.
Well, he would know. Perfectly, he would. All right, so Rooster, what don't I... Well, shit, it's hard for him to even tell me.
No.
All that stuff I was
you have
talking
to
about.
Do it off stream.
Okay. And I won't even do it. Let's
Well,
just
if you
talk
don't-
about cool stuff.
If you don't know.
Puppies and dogs and...
Well, Post was talking about I want him to link, but he wants... Chaz supporters have a post on Reddit, and they explain it's just one big protest.
See, that's... I know, they were LARPing, guys. They're federal LARPs. God. You know, dude, look. All I ever talk about is the agenda, the COINTELPRO plan that they came really out with. Guys, since the state of Israel, nobody believes me on that. Like, a lot of older people don't get it. I think the younger ones do. The mid-grade people like me, we do. We understand. Any plan will work. But the older people, they've been fed a certain thing, and they believe it. Some of them don't. I've talked to not red pill, that's gay.
Gay.
Straight gay. But that's what everyone says, you know. You read every comment, oh, I got red pill 13 years ago. You know, who cares, bruh? Red pill, what do you know?
Said,
Anyway, I'm sorry I'm on one. I'm drinking Gatorade.
It said that the chat
Shit's
is
off
down
the
for
hook.
him on Doc Holiday.
Can they hear me still? That's all that matters, dude. And can I read their comments?
Oh, here's this. Hold on.
It's the most important thing. Okay, so we'll put this up, bros. What are we talking about here? Oh, it's Post Malone. He put that shit up. Okay. That's my boy. All right, so what's up?
Chaz is a peaceful protest area in support of Black Lives Matter movement in Seattle.
Okay, so this is Cuckold White's writing this, right?
Probably.
Oh, yeah. Well, probably. What, are you kidding me? It's obvious. Did I write it? I mean, the anti-Cuckold White? The guy who calls out every cuckold white he ever sees?
Can anyone come to Chaz? Yes, it's just like any area in Seattle. You can come and go as you please. Yeah, I bet.
Right, dude. Can you imagine Jack Torrance showing up? Of course, I'd have about 200 dudes with me, with ARs. Yeah, it'd be fun. I think we'd take over the shit and see what we wanted to do with it. You know what I mean? These guys are cuckold, man. Cuckold. They don't know what they're doing. I hate to say that about all these people. You know, I said in that video, guys. You guys remember? And if you remember, just say you do. That video that I made, the inability to take responsibility. That one. Remember? I said, these people don't know what they're doing. I see a lot of people getting together, but they don't know what they're doing. You know? And they hate it when white folks hook up because, why? You know?
Stuff happens.
Yeah, barbecues. Out in the streets. With joggers. Stuff like that, dude.
Do you have guns in Chaz? Things are peaceful in Chaz, but open carry is still legal per Washington law. Some sightings of people with guns have occurred.
That is preposterous. See, hold on, dude, I can't really wrap my mind around I just heard because it's insane. That was Somebody with purple and pink hair wrote that. Very short, too, with horn-rimmed glasses and stubby little fingers. And they were writing it for their overlords that pay their $700 for 1,400 sentences. People have offered me jobs. It's like, no, are you kidding? I will never lend myself to you in any way, shape, form, or fashion. It's just free, for life. To my brothers. Are you kidding me? I've been waiting for me to come around. A guy that didn't judge, and a guy that was like, yeah, man, I know you're a communist, and I know you're a cuckold or whatever, bro. We'll hook it up at some point. I'll get the tattoos off you. And well, let's see. Who else are you? Who are you? Who are you? Shit. Because I don't care. As long as you're really a white and you really care about us and our people and my 14 words, mine. Saw the baby pictures. Mine. As long as you care about that, you're down with me. Because I care about your shit too, man. I don't want everybody to die. Besides whites, I mean, shit. I mean, that's insane. But, is it? I mean, shit. It seems like they want us all to be gone. And it's like, what the fuck? Why do you want us gone? We only came up with all this shit. Get the fuck out of here. When you hear Joe Rogan, hey man, I wanted to explain something to you. Did you hear Joe Rogan cuck out?
No, when?
He had Bill Burr on. And Bill Burr just recently married after, he's got a couple of kids with him. I say recently, about 3 or 4 or 5 years ago, he married a black woman, okay? And that black woman, cucked him. Straight up cucked him. And I hope that somebody forwards this to him, because I want him to hear this. You personally, Bill Burr, and Joe Rogan too, you guys are cucked. And I hope you hear this. I hope somebody sends it to you. I hope it goes real, because that's cucked, man. Saying that, I heard Joe Rogan say, it's mostly white looters. They're stealing shoes and stuff. Now, I wish we could pull it up, but do not.
No, yeah.
Do not. Maybe we can find text of it or whatever, but they don't.
I don't know. It's really hard. You have to go to like Washington Post and stupid shit like that.
No. It was on Joe Rogan Experience.
No,
he cucked out.
If we go to his YouTube channel, we'll definitely get pulled down.
No doubt. What I'm saying is, homeboy cucked hard. Okay? And anyone that would listen to Bill Burr that heard him in the Philadelphia thing where he went on for 14 or whatever minutes it was, telling everyone how much they ate each other's asses and their moms and all of that, and buried their uncle with a dildo up his ass, and everything he said for like 13 or 14 fucking minutes straight. And then he went out and cucked out and married his black chick, and that's cool, bro. Whatever, bro. And then you cucked, man. And you got your boy doing it too. But Joe, he's already been cucked. It just, guys, guys, the guy's a cuck, man. And I don't use that word lightly. That means that he would let Joe Rogan would sit in the corner of his very, very, very expensive home in a very low-lit area in the back of the home with pillows around him. Silk pillows. And there'd be beautiful lights on the bed, this huge bed. There'd be beautiful music playing in it. And then a big black man would come in. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm going to say. Okay? And Joe would watch. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Can't do it. Because anyone that would just like, dude, how could you be so like knowing what was up and then switch on a dime and turn it around and say it's crazy? And then, look, man, I have this theory. All right. Joe knows what's up. He does. All right. He obviously does. He's been knowing forever, right? And then he started cucking out, right? Okay, we all know that. Anyone that ever really watched Joe Rogan knows whenever he started turning on everything. But then he brought out Eddie Bravo and made him more prevalent in the situation. And the reason why he did that was because he wanted to still put out the crazy conspiracy shit, but he just wanted to go mainline, and And I was like, oh, okay, you're gonna do that, while Eddie just tells the truth, or not even the truth sometimes. It was disinformation extraordinaire bullshit going on. But I'm just saying, to kowtow to the conspiracy theorists and the people that used to watch Joe for what he really was, but he never really was. He's always been a power bottom boy in Hollywood. You don't get TV shows and stuff like that unless something's up. Trust me. So what do we want? See, Joe Rogan. And that's Owen Benjamin. Don't even get me started on that guy, man. I know he feels sorry for being what he is.
Sorry.
He feels sorry for being he even has to admit that he has tribal blood in his veins. If you have to admit that publicly, then you're defamed for life. I'm sorry. Just don't admit it. Keep that shit to yourself. Owen, you should have kept it to yourself. Because once we figured out that you had it, then we know you were a schemer, man. It's in your blood to scheme, bruh. That's what I'm saying, man. We can be easily based now. Me and all these guys and women that are involved in this Jack Torrance shit can be easily based now. It's so easy to see what's up. It's so easy to be based. But they repel us. Like, you go make a comment that's cool, that's what's up, and it's gone immediately. Even on my channel. You can't come and make a killer ass comment on my channel that doesn't get erased. Unbelievable. But guys, keep making them. Just trust me, keep making them. Because I can read them. For a split second, I get to read them. Yeah. So just keep doing it. And I'm quick with that. Unless I'm at doing at the shop in the middle of a job, and I got a press brake with thousands of tons going over me, and up and down. Anybody that does metal knows. And shears, and we're doing stuff with heavy metal overhead and everything. It's how Jackie Jack gets smashed in the head. Anyway, unless you're doing that, unless I'm doing that, I'll return your stuff. Because I have people around the world watching this cool shit. And it's only cool because I get the links from everyone. And people tell me what's up. That's what Take them outside. Go ahead. Anyway, let's see who's in. I haven't seen this shit in 30 minutes, guys. And I am so sorry that I've been ranting. But I felt like I needed to. I felt like that for our first live stream that we really did, that I would just go ahead and tell you guys what I thought. And if you re-listen to this, you'll hear everything. Because I'm going to go ahead and say everything I can, I will, guys. I don't care. In fact, I had said in a video, call me out. Call me out right now. Anything you don't agree with me on, anything you hate about me, anything you wish I would change, say that shit right now. Nobody will judge you. Nobody will say a thing. You guys have full infidelity. What do they call that? You're smarter than me on that. You have full, not infidelity. That's ridiculous. If you want to say something about someone, and with
Carte
full,
blanche.
You have carte blanche, obviously, but I guess carte blanche. You have carte blanche. What would you like me to stop? Is there anything? Because I ask questions, man. And they get answered though they get answered in my comments. Smarter men than me and women tell me what's up. Some of them leave their posts. Some of them erase their posts, but I respect both equally. And I appreciate that, guys. I really do. God, you taught me so much. You know what? It's very good, Dan. I gotta tell you, bro. It's very good that I thought to do this because I've met some really good people.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, bro. Really. I've met some life-changing people that have already changed my life, man. Isn't that good? And we've put people together that would have never met each other. I reached out to people that would have never otherwise got together. Trust me. Trust me. You're in the chat with people you would have never, ever got with if it wasn't for me. And that's not ego talking, boys and girls. It's not. It's just a guy that said, We have to connect white people. If we don't, we're going to die. That's what it was. That was a little thing in my head went off and said, if we don't connect white people, we're all going to die. And it will be a bunch of joggers running around all over town until there is no town left. That's what I heard in my head. And I was like, shit, I have to stop that. I can't have that. Somebody said jogger. Remember that video I made that, what was it called? And they're off. And they're off. And they're off. Do you remember that video about Ahmaud Arbery? Do you recall that? It was like 2 or 3 weeks before the George Floyd video. And I was like, guys, you can expect more of this because this racial tension shit's going to go over this summer and we're going to see it until they start a race war. You know, I've been calling this shit out for months. That's why I started the channel.
Was it a YouTube video?
Of course, bro.
No, not
You
yours.
watch all of my shit. I know you know what I'm talking about.
No, I'm talking about
the one where I showed the guy breaking into the house and stalking the joint and then he was a jogger. Dude, look. There were people in my comments, like hours after it happened, calling him a jogger. Who was it? Milkman did. Jive Turkey did. One of my favorite people that I knew way back on Colin Flaherty's channel. Me and Colin Flaherty have a weird relationship. He hates me. He hates the real me so much that he should quit. He should quit. Because I always call him out on the tribe, bro. And every single time I do, he can't answer. He's like, I'm like, yeah, that's what I figured, dude. You could keep fighting, but... And I love all your stuff against POCs. I do. Because it's true, you know. But you never call the tribe. In fact, you stand up for them.
Wait, what comment?
No, he stands up for them. Like the ones that are doing it. Not your... All right. All right. I'm going to tell you guys a story. You can cuck me out, call me a bitch, whatever y'all want. It doesn't matter. I'm going to tell you a story. All right? All right. Back in my day, back when I went to high school in the late 80s, all right, there would be no way that a Jew would ever... I'm sorry. A tribal member. A Jewish person. If he came to school, we would know who he was. We would know everything about him. Okay? Okay. So, it came out later, though. You know, a little later, like a few years later. The tribal members were in our schools and they were involved in our... I don't know what to tell you guys. What has happened is we've been infiltrated from like... I'm sorry I got broken up, but what happened is that I was just thinking right then, live. It really happened, Daniel, during my tenure. I watched the Yo MTV raps come out, and I watched raps, and I watched black folks get prominence, and the Beastie Boys, which are 3 tribal members, pushed by Rick Rubin, a tribal member. If you look into all these things, it seems like there was a COINTELPRO plan afoot. Oh, man. I get broke up because it just breaks me up that it's so obvious to me that they've been like subverting the people for like ever, man. I really don't know what to do. I wish we could reach more people. And it's not because of me. I wish that every single one of you that makes videos, all you cool people that I watch your videos and I'm like, shit, that's a cool video. I wish I could make a video like that. When I watch videos like you guys make, it's like, wow. And not only that, when I read comments, and it's like, dang, dude, I wish I could say everything that was said there. I can't say that. You don't know how much... That shit goes into my brain. I process it. It's very important. Damn, it's so important. Keep doing it. All right, I want to read some chats because I've been drinking whatever this shit is. 0 calories. I can't believe that.
It's got nothing in it. It's just water, basically.
That's impossible, dude. It tastes just like that nasty shit.
Is he drinking again?
I'd have to. I'm sorry I've been talking so much shit.
Here's
But I wanted to get it out for the first... Thank you, sir. Water. Thank God. All right, guys. So what were you going to say? I wanted to get all this out, Daniel. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, bro. But I just wanted to say everything I wanted to say. It was like a manifesto, a digital manifesto of what I wanted to say. And if you re-listen to this, I think you'll get a pretty good idea of how I think. Not close, but at least like 10% of how I feel. Anyway, who's up? What are we seeing? Post Malone, Zane, my brother. All right, Commander Rockwell, of course. Keith Dutton, Reg is in here. TS33, Tim A, of course. White Oak, Post Malone again. That's my boy. John Lemon, of course. Oh, man, everybody's in here, dude. Just like I figured, man. Oh, Cat's in here. Everybody's, dude. Everybody's in. I think everybody's in. Swamp is in. And Savage is in. And Zane is in. It's all that... And there's others. I mean, so many others. Reg. Oh, man. Everybody's in, bro. So put some on the screen. What do you want to see, guys? Is there anything you guys would want us to talk about? How long have we been on, bro?
Almost an hour.
47 minutes. So, is there anything you guys want me to talk on? Anything at all? Just tell me. I will fucking talk about it. Anything. I don't care what it is. I'm in one of those moods. Been drinking Gatorade. And now I'm drinking what is it? Dasani purified water. So. And I ate a salad today. I'm feeling pretty spry. I mowed my yard and helped my wife. And I did so much today. I try to be a helpful person, you know. That's what I try to do every day. It's hard, dude. Because I've been so sick. Guys, I want to let you know, I've lost like a lot of weight in the last week or two, you know, since I've been sick. A lot of weight. And I'm skinny. Trust me. But I keep doing my push-ups and sit-ups and all that. But it doesn't matter, dude. I still lost weight. And that's scary for a guy like me. All right. Anybody asking me anything yet that they want me to bring up? I said in the last videos, call me out. Let's see what's up. And I haven't been reading. And I'll get back to everyone, of course.
Contemporary U.S. imperialism.
What do you think about contemporary U.S. imperialism? Well, what do you want me to say? It's like if we don't go out and touch somebody, they'll come out and touch us. And that can't happen. That cannot happen. We already have enough joggers in the country and enough tribal members in the country that we don't need anyone else. I don't need any motherfuckers from, you know, across the ocean to come and touch me in my own country. We got enough people jumping the border here. Ask another question, Post Malone. Come on, brother. Come on, you're talking to Jack fucking Torrance. Ask a real question next time. Contemporary imperialism. That is some No, what are you talking about? That's some 1700 shit. Oh, you guys came across the ocean. And get the fuck. All right. Other questions? That's like asking if Black Lives Matter. Seriously,
do
bro.
Black Lives Matter?
Yeah, ask that question.
Let's see what Google has to say.
Let's see.
Oh, man.
Probably not, right?
Probably not.
No, according to them. Like, if you went along with that, if you were a black person, does it matter to you that this guy that you know, and you shoot him? You know, they shoot. Yeah, get it?
It's doing the thing. We must have said something. It's doing the thing again.
It doesn't matter.
It's insane that
Keeps happening,
Real
bros.
life show-ed. Real time show-ed.
We were getting too close, bro.
That's insane. That's insanely well timed.
We were getting into it. That's a good place to stop it if you want. It's only 50 minutes long. We could go longer.
And they all want you to sign up for their bullshit sites.
Who? Black Lives Matter and all that?
Any site you go to.
Really? I've been ranting because I wanted to get this out. We're recording this. So, of course. That Dansani water tastes good, but I'm sure it has fluoride.
Will you give up your guns?
Huh?
Will you never?
Never? Will I give up my guns? They're part of me. I mean, like, I always have a 9mm on me at all times. I don't know when the last time I didn't have a 9mm on me was. Like, it might have been when I was 9 years old. Get out of here. But it's not because I'm a weak-ass bitch. I've never pulled a gun in my life. My daddy always told me, nobody ever sees your gun until they see the muzzle flash, until they're dead, until they get shot with it. Other than that, there isn't anything.
Hilarious. Whenever you quiet down about the BLM, the connection warnings stop showing
Is
up.
that right? So no more
If you don't mention something that doesn't find,
MLB.
inappropriate.
MLB. Major League Baseball.
No, BLM.
Major League Baseball.
Oh, that's what. Okay,
Backwards. Get it?
I get you.
Okay. So that's the new sign for BL is MLB. MLB. Major
It's
League
so
Baseball.
insane. You gotta say Jays.
No, you have to. Look, how free are we? Look, I was talking to one of my
what people
homeboys,
will
one of
say
my
to
closest people, and he told me, he said, if you feel squeamish about telling the truth, then are you free, brother? Are you? And I was like, fuck. That's how I feel, man.
People will just say it's not a free platform. Like,
Oh, that's some faggoty
Well, that's
shit.
what they'll
No,
say.
no, hold on. If I am not free to say whatever the fuck I want,
remember that-
then what are we?
remember
What
that-
is this?
what was that? They're like, it's a free country, isn't it? It's not a free fucking
country,
shop.
Oh, no, that was Lock, Stock, and... No, hold on. Snatch.
Snatch, yeah.
Remember? Yeah.
It's not a free
Guy
fucking shop.
Ritchie, he was involved with Madonna whenever she was in her Kabbalah days. Remember? Back in 2000, 1999, whenever Snatch was filmed. Remember? Yeah. Dude. And she was totally into her Jewish stuff. And if you listen to the first part of
Into
Snatch...
her Jewish
Yeah! Oh, yeah. They defamed the Mother Mary, and they did all that to distance herself from the Christ stuff that they wrote. I mean, it's... Guys, I'm not going to get involved. I do not care. I just want white unity. That's all I care about. If you're white or even well, fuck, I don't know. If you're half white or 75% white or 90% white or even 10% white, you're my brother, I guess. If you claim to be with me, then I guess you are. We'll test you. We'll put your name to the test. That's a guarantee. I'm going to drink more of your Dansani water. Dasani.
Dasani. It's
Is that
Coke
what
product.
Oh, well, then it's got fluoride in it. It's closing down my third eye.
Probably. Yeah, it's making you more docile.
Me more docile. I need to drink gallons of this shit so I can go along with the New World Order plan, dude, and the COINTELPRO plan. Can you imagine? I think I'm gonna film a video of Jack Torrance kissing the feet of a black Hebrew Israelite.
Oh.
Why don't we do it? Blow this shit up. Because before that happens,
You know what would happen? You'd get put on the front page immediately.
But before Daniel, before that happened,
You just gotta sell
many
out.
people would have
You just
to
gotta
die
sell out.
before something like that would happen. No, I would never. Look, it's impossible, man. It's impossible. What we just said. In fact, like I said before, go 3 to 4 minutes back and erase that part of the podcast or live
Erase.
stream. Yeah.
This is on the air. You can't erase this shit.
Oh, well then,
We can maybe erase the VOD. That's.
nah.
I don't think you can.
Jack
edit.
Torrance But no, imagine what would happen. Can you imagine if somebody like me
No.
was bowing before these
No.
blacks? And I made the video
But-
months ago before anyone bowed down, and I said this was going to happen because I know the rituals, man.
But that's kind of what is like promoted right now. Is they were talking about a governor who's, I think, of Seattle, saying that he would gladly bend the knee for the protests and all this.
He did. They asked him if he was willing to. Look,
Yeah, but
they put
that's
no,
what-
not the governor. The mayor of Seattle came out there,
Whatever, I
and he
know.
had all those people in front of him, and he said, they asked him straight up. They said, "Should we defund the police?" You know how they talk and all that. Should we defund the police and we can't give them no more money? And he said, "I am not with doing that." You know, basically, that's what he said in his cuckold white voice. "I'm not with that." And then they made him go away. And he walked away like a little bitch. Like a little bitch. Dude, I would have grabbed the mic out of that motherfucker's hand and been like, "Let me explain something to you." No, but no, he can't. He's controlled. Cuckold whites.
Well, yeah, if you sell out, you want to hold on to that money.
No! I'm talking about cuckold whites that would sell out their race and anyone, cuckold blacks, cuckold anyone,
don't say
to
black.
sell out their, okay,
Good shot,
cuckold
good shot.
people of colors. They would sell out their race for others. Don't do that. Keep strong, man. Especially white. Keep strong. It's of the utmost importance. And here's why. There's only 800 million of us guys. It's of the utmost importance that you... I talk to a lot of white people. Younger ones, older ones, middle-aged ones, ancient ones, all right? And they all have different views on what's going on, okay? If they're cuckold, I don't spend much time talking to them if I can't make them see what's up. But if they aren't cuckold and they have a little balls about it, I talk to my white brothers and sisters and I ask them, what do you think they should do? And from 10 years old to 90 years old, I've gotten the answers. Okay? And all of them base around that we won't just kowtow. I mean, I'm paraphrasing for people 80 years in span. But what I'm telling you is that we shouldn't just bend over and take it, man. I don't know what to tell you. That's the truth. My brothers told me, don't go crazy, man. You're banned. And I won't. I just want you to know, just please, do not bend the knee for these people. Ever. And I'm preaching to the literal choir whenever I say these things. I know that I am, but brothers and sisters, if we'll do it, what was I saying earlier? There's two differences between people who get seen nowadays, seen out there and shown, right? And those that don't. All right. First of all, the first difference obviously is if you're white or black, or people of color in white, okay? And then the second one, though, is a little different. Is if you can be smart enough to use the tribal system against them. And that's all me and my brothers are trying to do, is use the tribal system, see the tribal system for what it is, guys, and use it against them. We can do it. I see smart people here.
You know what the problem is with that is, like, just like they live, is trying to get other people to see anything is a literal fight, a literal struggle.
Of course it is. And I think that the time is almost close for the people that will stand up. They're going to. They're gonna. If you're gonna stand up, you will. If you're not going to, you won't. And listen, it's okay. You can stand up with your voice, or you can stand up with a sign out in front of your house that says, "Hey, whatever. I don't agree. Come into my house, you get blasted." That's my last line of defense. I sit in a wheelchair inside my home, but I do have a 12 gauge. I'm saying I'm going offensive with, not offensive, I'm sorry, defensive with mine. But I'm saying that if you're in your house, say you're listening to me and you're white, okay? You're a white person. You're older, all right? And you have a lot of guns and you have a lot of ammo and you know what's up, man. You have for a long time. But you don't go out much and listen, and you can't do much more than just make YouTube videos or comments or whatever you do, man. Listen, anything you do for the cause of us is what's up. And that's all I want. That's all I need. And you defend yourself to the very end. But some of us are not thinking in those terms. And I know you would be there with me, brothers and sisters, if you could. This will get showed, brother. There's just no way. It doesn't matter, guys. I'm going to keep on talking until we're gone. We'll do the same thing we always do, which is go till they ban us. Why not? Why not? Let's see how far we can go with this. Who's with me? Who's with me? Who's with me to see how far we can push these YouTube people?
Oh, you know exactly how far.
Well, no, we can't mention Major League Baseball players or joggers. Okay, obviously you do that, you're gone. Joggers, man. Milkman and Jive Turkey taught me that term. Like the first time I made the video, which was like a minute after it came out. They said joggers. I never said joggers. I said he was jogging down the street. He was one of the very first people to say that. Check out the timestamps. Check out the timestamps on all my videos for those who don't believe. Things have been called out. White papers have been read. Old people have programmed Jackie Jack. You've seen these things before they ever even were thought of by a lot of people. And that's cool. Because every single time that I get involved in and I read these things from all these people, man, and they're like me too. They know things, they've heard things, they studied things. Dude, so many people are awake, but you would think no one was awake, you know? You would think that it was no one. Pfft, that's not true. There's a lot of people. I proved that. You know, guys, I'm going to tell you the truth. I made the video thing because I watched YouTube for years, and I just watched it. Look, I'll be honest with you guys. Mostly what I do is I listen to podcasts to get my information from people I trust. Okay. But I also watch little tidbits of videos and stuff to get the gist of things. And if it's very important, I'll watch it. But now all of my subs, the people I sub to, that are sub to me back, and you guys make videos and you guys comment, I watch your stuff. I watch every minute of it. I want to see. And there are some straight beasts that I watch.
Whoa.
What's up?
Do you agree with that?
What's that?
Why does it seem like blacks have a deeper sense of collective identity for direct action than whites? I disagree with that completely.
Oh, that's insane. Who said that?
Post
Malone.
I don't know about that one.
No way. I have to say. No. Are you kidding me? They're reactionary. Are you young? How old are you, dude? Tell me how old you are. I want to know. Post Malone. How old are you,
Don't
bro?
bully.
I'm not bullying. I'm asking because I want to know something. It doesn't even matter how young you are. Let me ask you something. Are you insane? White people are not doing anything right now because if they do...
Here's the thing. There's a lot of power in social media and all this stuff, and this has been planned for quite a while with like Facebook and all this shit that encompasses everyone's life, 360 degrees. So there's been a lot of like get ready to bow down shit instilled in a lot of people's brains and stuff like
man,
that for like a decade, dude.
Or longer,
So,
bro.
whatever. But the point is, it's really powerful right now. So a lot of this bend the knee shit that you're seeing all over the place, that's been a slow build up to right now.
Sure.
So now it may seem like...
Does he not know that like every burg and one stoplight town between here and...
Well, no.
I know so many...
If you look at all the big cities...
I'm sorry, Post, brother. I'm so sorry, man. It just triggered me, man. It wasn't even your shit. It was just like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But the truth of the matter is that I've met a lot of people, and I know these country folk, and they are not. White people aren't weak. That's all I'm going to tell you. We're the most brutal people on the face of the planet. Thank you. We taught everyone everything. And if we didn't know, we quickly learned. If you want the best engineers, if you want the best civil builders, if you want the best military strategists, if you want the best rocket scientists, if you want the best, you name it, we are white. Drive through and make your order, okay? And that's the problem right now with white people, because we have white people selling out, obviously, to a bunch of others, okay? And they're smart too, but they only make up a small amount. That's why white people have to be gone, guys. It's because we're too smart. We understand. I guess Post is the only one that doesn't quite get it. Or, look, I think he does get it, man.
I don't know. Ask him. I'm curious. What
Post, what do you really think? Brother, I've read your comments, and I've read a lot of your shit, and I love everyone right here, right now.
You might not
but
want to be put on the spot. It's kind of bullshit, because we have...
Yeah, I can't ask him what his ethos.
Yeah, and have him, like,
yeah, he can't. And I've watched his videos, but I don't want to speak for him, though. You see, we're put in a strange spot. But you cannot call white people out. Just because you see a bunch of fake shit going on the TV and the internet does not mean white people, the 99% of us who are just sitting back watching everything, are weak, somehow not attached to what's going on. Son, you need to think. You need to think. We didn't buy 400 million guns in this country for no reason. Okay? So if you're over there in Europe and you're wondering why we have big balls over here, it's because I'm sitting on a 9mm. And there's, you just understand that. Okay? And I go to sleep and I lay on a shotgun every night. Okay? Okay? Just think of what I'm telling you. Sorry, Post. It just seems like that you've been living in a socialist nightmare so fucking long that you think that 1984 is real here. But it isn't quite real yet. They still have to bust white people in the mouth, which is a hard thing to do. You can keep on making your Jamie Foxx movies and your Kill Bills and you can keep on defaming us as much as you want and make jokes forever and all the stuff we see. Come here. Come see me. I told you earlier, I went to white people on their land, their property, their stuff, their shotguns, okay? And I've talked to them. And I've brought people of color out there with me. And I've had, you don't know what I've seen, okay? Strong white people, are you out of your mind, okay? You wouldn't want to be within 1,500 kilometers of some of the people I've known. Anyway, it doesn't even matter. I'm not trying to bully because I got the microphone, man. It's just, I know Post is a good guy. It's the bad part. He's just wanting to wake people up too. Shit. But listen, Post, you don't have to do that here. Everyone that I've read that's so far in here is one of my people. That I'm their person, and we're all together on this. You need to get in with your brothers. You need to get in with your brothers and your sisters. What the fuck are you doing? Come on, let's do it. What are we asking divisive questions for about each other? Thought we were supposed to get it together.
He said something about a different comment, so I guess you need to look through that. He said something about a different comment.
I'm sorry, I don't read them comments anymore. You trigger me, I get triggered. You try to write up something that you tell me and then somebody else brings it up, I'm going to say something. And what I'm telling you right now is, aren't we... Have you not watched the last 80 videos? Let's get it together. If you're here and you're not trying to get it together with your brothers, white, what the fuck are you doing? I'm sorry, I haven't passed any wrenches out. Try to find a wrench. Try to see how to pass these people. But I don't want Post gone. That's... Look, is there any troublemakers in here? I haven't read a thing. That's why I wanted my... I called the people out. All the brothers are here. Everyone that makes comments in my videos, you're all here. You know who you are. I mean, you are me. That's how I think of you. Straight up. So, we don't need to ban anyone. It's like, but I don't have any doubts like Post does. No doubt about it. Your dogs, man. What kind of animals do you own? So anyway, apparently we can say anything but MLB and what else? Are you literally playing this game? Yeah, this
Oh,
won't get
Justin's on
copyrighted. This is smart.
No, it won't. Oh, is that your son? Yeah.
Yeah, this is good. This is good.
This is exactly why. Cause
Yeah, guys, we didn't want to make it seem like, but my brother's like insanely good at video games, and so is my son. And you know, these people are super good at video games. And I used to be when I was a younger guy, but you know.
I'll try to get it.
All right.
It was not for self-defense. It was to rebel against tyranny. I'm with you all of know that.
See.
We really need to have each other's backs. The bank division between us. See, that's what I was saying.
Not one troublemaker. White Oak. Straight up.
I feel like I'll search for that as soon as it's over. The wrench thing. It's so much
Please
easier
do,
on
man. I was
Twitch.
supposed to give out wrenches.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it on YouTube. I'm sure we can Google it.
Okay. Okay. Swamp said it was good, and Oak said it was good. Sav said it's good. Atlas. Everyone has said it's good. Zane, of course. There. See, they say it's good. It's good. It's good. Okay. I can shut up now. I'm sorry, guys, but I don't want us to get showed, guys. You know that. You know that. So we're watching the video games. Is there anything you guys want me to talk about? We're good. We've only been on for an hour and 10 minutes. You still good, bro? Okay.
Oh yeah, but now we're gonna have to call it in a little while. That's why it's number 2.
We're gonna have to call it.
Maybe
That's
we-
why it's That's what's up, dude. MLB. BLM, MLB. Come on, guys. You heard it here first. Like you heard a lot of things here first. And why? Because the old people programmed Jack. They already knew what was going to happen. Oh, shit. It's terrible, guys. Okay, so I've drank your Dasani, and I've drank your Dasani, and I've drank your Zero. Is there anything else in here? You got anything else?
There's 30 bottles of water in there. If you,
Where?
in the
Can you
kitchen.
keep it the live stream going while I go get one?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. That was a rhetorical question.
Like I just canceled.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Diva.
Really? No way. They didn't even deliver the stimulus to everyone the first time around. So I highly doubt they're going to do a second one. She missed me with that.
This life's never uneventful. Payload moving out.
Sorry, bro. I was looking in your refrigerator for these. They were on the floor. Luke, we want them Luke. I thought you were one of those idiots. Sorry. All right. So anyway, guys,
I've been kicked from nationalist chats.
nationalist chats? Trump bucks. No, Pontiac. I did never receive it, bro. I have been going on my boss's good graces for... Yeah. Told you, small business owners. They are the backbone of this country, and they've been trying to be broken. It's insane, guys. My boss is... If it wasn't for him, we'd already be sunk. I'd have to, Well, listen. I love my boss, and he hooks it up, and it's off the hook. But they try to even, they try to close everyone down. They stole all our money. Just like before 9/11, I called that too. And I called this one before. This is preposterous. I'm getting tired of this shit. All you have to do is see the cycles. You know, see the cycles. And do the math, and you'll know when the next thing's supposed to come out. Aiden called that Minneapolis. Come on, guys. It was no accident that Minneapolis was mentioned in that video. Because old people program me, man. I know. But, hey, guess what? It's getting cloudier. It's getting cloudier. That means that there's going to be a lull in the operations. These bastards. Look, I think it's gotten boring. Have you noticed, man? That it's gotten boring?
What?
The last couple of weeks, they haven't had anything to report on except for George Floyd and all that. They let all the conspiracy theories fly. And, you know? They let them all fly and let it all bake.
I mean, it's still
Let it all-
happening.
Yeah. Why do they do that? To give us something to watch? Is it really just the news cycle?
Kind of. I mean, here's the thing. So, like, when you control the narrative, you know, like,
But I want those people. Come on.
yeah, but it's never gonna happen. They're funded. They're funded. Like, they're bought and paid for.
Just God.
So, I mean, that's never gonna go away. But when you control that, it's in your best interest to keep them relevant. So the only way to keep eyes on you is report, you know, the new danger, the new whatever.
Right.
Whatever's popping, whatever's important. Even if it's not important at all. Yeah, nice shot.
That's nice, dude.
So, but anyway, because, yeah, if they stay relevant, then when shit does hit the fan and you want to control the narrative, people will look one way, one direction. So what they know. God, that guy.
I've never worn a mask either, bro. I would never wear a mask. Are you kidding me? Well, hey, hold on. Maybe I might have. Like to get food? No, I don't know. I did. I wore it under my chin. I couldn't cover my face up. Look, man, it's like a personal thing, you know. And nobody. Look, we're in Arkansas, and they really didn't have them locked down. If you want to go into like a restaurant that's like Brotherhood owned, then they act like they want you to wear the masks. Like for instance, I went to Olive Garden with my wife, and they wanted us to wear the mask, but I refused to wear the mask, and I didn't have to. They seated me anyway. A little tranny person. Really, it was. It was a nice person, but it was like confused and, you know, abused and, yeah. Everything that's MK Ultra about this society, that person was. And I got to, you know, interact with that. And it's funny whenever Jack Torrance walks across one of those MK Ultra slaves. Because, but hey, and I just let it go just exactly how you would figure that it would, you know. Thank you. Yes. No. Made all the wrong, you know, statements.
You know what's insane?
Yes, sir. No, sir. Oh, I do those things.
Do you remember when 9/11 first happened and they were selling flags like crazy?
Are you kidding me? Yeah, they were virtue signaling to
Yeah.
patriots.
Well, they're doing that with the masks now because it's like really cool to be, you know, to be in there and be scared and stuff and wear the mask. So, but no, I'm not even kidding. They the Razer, my gaming mouse, they made Razer masks with their stupid ass logo on them, and they sold out immediately, fucking immediately. So that's
The Razer. Oh, are you serious?
that profiteering thing. It's totally real.
Wow. Like it's like everything we've said. Of course, dude. I shouldn't be shocked. I'm just saying it goes like. But then again, what does it really not? Didn't all those video games, that The Last of Us 2 thing, get
That's coming
tens
out.
across the board?
It's not. It hasn't released fully, but yeah, every review for
That
it
means
was-
they paid for
the people
it.
that play it and are like actual gamers. Their review is like it's not all that great.
I'm just saying, they cuckle everyone at every level. And what I mean is, alright guys, here's what's the deal. I'm sorry, I'm putting the Dasani.
Well, you can't say Dasani.
I'm
What is wrong
Dasani. It's
with you?
Dasani water. I'm putting that cap back on, because I can't drink that shit. It's got fluoride in it. Alright, here's
It's
the deal.
only one I like.
I hate it.
I
It
hate
tastes
it.
so crystal clear. It must have fluoride.
No, it definitely has a flavor to it, but I
A
can't.
little,
stand-
it's nice. It's whatever, I hate it. I'm not going to drink it. All right, here's the deal. Look, back in 1994, I believe it was.
I agree with
no, listen,
Pontiac.
Pontiac, what'd he say?
Thousands out there looting and not social distancing. It's amazing how important the social distancing is until there's another narrative which is like quote unquote more important. Because all the news sources for the past 2 months were like, don't get near each other and be very safe.
Unless you're looting.
Unless you're looting and pilfering.
That's
then it's
preposterous,
totally
dude.
fine. They stopped saying all of that immediately so that they could report, all the peaceful protests of people stealing and bringing down statues and stuff.
I've been saying it. We all have. Everyone that's involved in this channel, like everyone that's involved in this channel is awake to a certain degree. Even the people that cuss me out and say, like, am I a... Well, they do, dude.
Nazi
You don't
guy?
know. No,
He
they
never
do.
talked again.
No, not that. No, those people cuss me out and they ask me about drugs and stuff, and I'm like, bro, are you kidding? Like, I don't do drugs, man. And then they erase their comments. I'm like, dude, if you think that white unity, and not even just white, but, well, of course, white, yeah. I'm sorry I even said that. Yeah. If you think white unity is bad, well, then what the fuck is wrong with you? I really don't. I mean, I can't even imagine. Even if you were a black Congo dude from the Congo, that your gums were purple and your skin was black, and you came over here on a visa and you were a student and all that, and you met me, and I would say, bruh, yeah, bow down, bow down, yeah. You rode over here on a jet, and I can tell you who built the fucking jet and everything that had to do with everything that went into the aerospace everything that went into it. And you rode over here on it. But no, those same people, just a few years later, just a couple of decades later, they're now telling us that we're trash, bro. They're telling you that you're nothing and that we're nothing. And it's like, dude, if we step out, you guys are going to not be able to fly anymore. And you won't be able to keep the electric on. And guys, I know you think that shit will work, but it won't. And the last of us will turn the electricity off forever. And that was a quick part of it, but that's what's up. That's what's up. 1 hour and 22 minutes into the stream. That's what's up. If we cut the power off, guys, it ain't if they do. It's if we do. Think about what I'm telling you. We can last it. There's no way they can. We off?
No, not yet.
Okay. I'm just saying, no. When you say shit like that,
hey, get on point, 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 get on point.
God, this guy's yelling in my ear.
MLB.
Baseball matters.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I haven't been in the chat, and if they leave, look, it doesn't matter what they do. I'm gonna read the whole stream. I'm gonna read every single thing that was said. If I can, I've been recording
I think
it.
during playback, I think that was me. I think.
Yeah, I should have made a Jack Torrance video off of this. You know how I do it, where I go and I record the screen so you can see what this white dude thinks of everything that he watches. That's what Jack Torrance means, man. To everybody who's like wondering about Jack Torrance and everything, just know that, yeah, that's what Jack sees. That's what Jack hears. That, what you say to him is what he says back to you. I mean, not truly, but yeah, But on these live streams and people who know me and people I converse with in the comments section, that's me. That's me, guys. The Jack Torrance is just the guy has to be filtered. But the real me is not that. I just wish people would know that. Man, I wish people could hear me where I wasn't filtered and that I could just speak to you freely. It's a little bit different. Some of the brothers and sisters know. It hurts because I want everyone to know, even Post Malone and everybody else. There was other people, man. There was other people there's more than you guys can imagine that I have to erase. I don't erase them, but that they get erased. I mean, they are so racist when they come in. But why don't they leave downvotes, dude. You know what I mean? I get a few, 3 or 4. They make sock puppet accounts and they come in and they put 4 downvotes on a perfectly not downvoted video that's only passed between brothers and sisters, and they know it. That's bitch made. If you are one of those
Kill this
people that would do
Doomfist.
that, you are the lowest scum that anyone would have. As a guy who's watched YouTube videos since like 2000 and whenever it came out, aughts, I'm telling you, I've had a YouTube account forever, and dude, I would not do that to people, man. I don't make sock tube public accounts to just downvote people.
You could easily
That
stop
is
that.
so fucking young, man. Not even young, just bitch made, man. Because I know a lot of based young people. This Dan Sanny water is really, I mean, Dasani. Dan Sanny. Dasani. It's really good.
Amazing.
So anyway, guys, we've been on for a minute. I mean, let's see. Who else is up? Let's talk to some people in the chat before we bail on everyone. This is fun, man. We should do this. We're talking to our brothers here. Everybody, our brothers are in. So, let's see. Who's the deal? I mean, what are they saying? Yeah. Get the rope. We like that. Tim A is probably on Discord. Nice, dude. And you can get involved in the Discord thing. Bless your heart means fuck you in Southern. Yeah, that is so true, Red Rum. Oh my God, I'm from Arkansas. Thank you. Thank you. That's what we're saying. Oh, bless his heart. If I hear that, I'm like, oh my God, reverse that. Do not want to hear that. Oh my God, I don't hear that. I better not hear that. Bless his heart. Oh man, that's terrible. Anyway, let's see what else. Just a bullshit rant. It's true. That's what you know. We wanted to go an hour and a half but there was so much said here. We wanted to push the limits of what we could do, what we could say. Right? MLB happened, and it. You know, whenever you
Don't
watch
see 9.
other
Don't see
people's
9. Don't
live
see 9.
stream,
Don't see 9.
it starts buffering, and you know you have a good internet connection. You know they do, and believe me, bros, we are on the top flight internet connection with the best computer in the world. Trust me.
I've got my old. If y'all can hold it, I got my old. If y'all
best
can
computer
hold it,
my
y'all
brother
got this.
could
Y'all
buy.
got 2 tanks on
And
it. Yes,
we
let's
have
go.
all that. And
Just
if
survive.
y'all
Just
have
survive.
good
Just
shit
survive.
and
Just
you're
survive.
watching
Just
this
survive.
and
Just
it messes
gosh.
up, then what does that tell you? You know, it's like if you say MLB, it's like what? You get taken out, man. Oh, they're pushing a certain narrative that everybody knows. It's ridiculous. Just ridiculous, man. So we did it again. We've gone an hour and a half. We haven't said anything.
Let's go,
but we
boys.
said,
What do you think of Adam Green KMN? I don't know what that is.
what?
Adam Green KMN.
Of course, no more news. Who said that? Cat, okay, 14. Brother, I made our sister, I'm sorry. I don't know who you are, but I think the NWG 14 thing, I've read good comments.
They're going
What I
right.
think of them. Okay. I made a video on it called Revelation of the Method. There you go. It had like 300 views within the first like 24 hours, and now it's still only got like 450 views or whatever. So yeah, it's a shadow ban video, but watch it again. It's on my playlist. Watch it.
Y'all
You'll
win
see
that.
what
Y'all
I
win
say.
that. Y'all win
A
that.
honey pod.
Get on point. Get on
They're
point.
collecting
Point.
data
Point.
on that
Point.
channel.
Hog.
Of course they are.
Hog.
That's why we don't even speak on that shit around here, unless I do. We do not talk about the Juden. We do not. They are off limits.
The Jays.
Yeah, we do not. We leave them alone. Tribal members, we know what they're accountable for, and it's all good. They're accountable for a lot. That's all I need to tell you. And if you watch my past videos, then you know I am incessant about it. And I wonder, has Incessant been on here? Or Imgatau and all that?
I don't think so.
No. A lot of people missed out, man.
I mean, they can watch.
Oh no, that's what I told everybody. It was like, guys, even if you miss it, it doesn't really matter. I think we're gonna try to keep it up, and I'm gonna record it regardless. So we'll put it out. Okay, so the backup channel is Jack Torrance 2. I'll link it in the description of this, and it should be up, guys. So, are you anything you want to talk about?
No.
Anything in the chat that needs to be discussed? Last words, people. I'll go on for 5 more minutes. We'll see. 5 minutes.
Cut game audio.
Ah, you had the game audio on. That would matter.
He blocked me from a chat because he thought I was being racist.
Really? That is insane, Cat. You were hold on. The guy that talks incessantly 24/7 about the Jays, the Jews, is really? He blocked you? Wow. I wonder what you were saying. With what you're showing me and what you've always shown me. Wow. Wow. That's, But no, the dude's a... Look, don't go back on his channel. That's all you need to know. They're using it to find out who's who, man. Don't go back on that guy's channel. I never visit his channel. I know I made that little nice video not even years ago. I thought this for years. Do not play with that guy. Do not even mess with him. Do not go back to him. You don't need to know anything more than there is a revelation of the method, and he's doing it. Just leave it alone. Leave him alone. Trash. Garbage. That's all you need to know. Trash garbage. He even looks like garbage. I don't like the way he speaks. I don't like his haircut. He sucks, man. I wouldn't debate him if it was $1 million on them. I don't do anything for money, so it wouldn't matter if there was $1 billion on the line. Trash. Garbage. Revelation of the method. Boom. Game over, done. Honeypot. Don't even comment on his shit. Leave it alone. There anybody else?
It looks like it's winding down.
Yeah, of course it is, man. We've been on for a minute. We were just trying to, guys, see what we could do again, and get away with. And I think we now know. So,
try again next week.
We'll try again next week. We'll come with some straightness and, more. But there wasn't much going on, guys. Think about it. They are just rehashing the same old stuff. And we all on this channel know that it's the same old stuff being rehashed here too. Because we all know, man. So, let's spread this, though. There's so many people who don't know. It would blow their mind. But what we got to do is go on. They wouldn't understand. The people who watch know. Okay? And that's all you need. That's all we all need to know. But there are others, man. And I want you guys to start making videos. I've been helping people, make videos. And they make their own, but I'm just giving pointers and things I know that will work and help them. And they're very good about it. And I've been very good about it. Anybody who gives me any pointers or anything, I'm, straight up, help me out. Because, I'm just me. And I need help too.
Boomer
just like
Jack.
everybody else. Boomer. All right, bros. What do you think? Is it over?
Yeah, it looks like it.
I think it is.
We'll call it.
We'll call it. Hey. Cheers to all my brothers and sisters.
Have a good one, guys.